think you can set the alarms blaring on Avs goaltending right now. Avs lose 8-4 to the Florida Panthers. Wooden Byram are out, which means Caleb Jones and Ben Myers are in. Why Caleb Jones continues to get ice time over Sam Malinsky, I have no clue. He's not better than Malinsky. And, well, Florida comes out flying, and they score quickly. At 1:10, it's Verhaeghe from Kachuk and Bennett, and it's 1-0. Then, they don't take long to make it 2 on a shot through traffic. At 3:02, it's Reinhardt from Forsling and Barkov. And Ross Colton hits the post on a wraparound, Bobrovsky with a few saves on shots through traffic. Reinhardt then gets a breakaway and scores. At 7:41 from Barkov and Rodriguez. That was Florida's fourth shot of the game, and it is already 3-0. And Valachuskin can't get a stick on a rebound. Kiviranta takes a high stick. He goes down the tunnel. He would come back. The Avs get a 4-minute power play because of it. The Avs get a 4-minute power play because of it. It's the first power play of the game. They can't get into the zone early, and they don't get a shot until over 2 minutes in. Bobrovsky makes the saves on it. All of the Avs shots on that power play, and the Panthers kill the whole 4 minutes off. Then shortly after the power play ends, the Avs Josh Manson breaks up a 2-on-1. Panthers then get their first power play of the game. They can't get set up, and the Avs kill it off. And Panthers control after the power play. Prosvetov makes a save on a redirect, and somehow it is only 3-0 after 1. So, second period, naturally, the Avs come out flying, and they score quickly. 21 seconds in, to be exact. It's Cale Makar from Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen, and it's 3-1. And it doesn't take long for the Avs to get another. Bobrovsky loses, then steps on his stick, and the Avs score again. Just 30 seconds later, at 52 seconds, Josh Manson from Val Nichushkin and Logan O'Connor. And it's a one-goal game. Then Florida takes their timeout. The Avs have chances, but Bobrovsky makes saves. The Avs miss the net then. Gerard then goes into the Panthers' net. Kachuk goes after him. He did bump into Bobrovsky, but he was more pushed into him. And so the Avs go back to the power play, and they score quickly on it. At 4:35, it's Val Nichushkin from Cale Makar and Mikko Rantanen, and it is tied at 3. And on a shot through traffic, the Panthers score. It chases it chases for Prosvetov at 8:50. It's Ekman Larson from Barkov and Rodriguez. It wasn't, I say through traffic. It went through the legs of Manson. He was the only one between Ekman Larson and Prosvetov. And it was a low shot that Prosvetov should have seen. And the Avs have a 2-on-1 broken up. Georgiev, who's now in net, comes out of the net to break up a rush. He was slow to get up and was lucky to not be scored on. Puck then goes right to Georgiev off a faceoff. There's something weird with that, and he jumps right on it. Gerard then gets too low in the Panthers zone. Manson then has to break up the ensuing 3-on-1 for Florida. The Avs then go back to the power play, but Bobrovsky makes a save on Rantanen. The Avs can't get set up late, and the Panthers kill it off. So we go to the third with the Panthers leading 4-3. And it's a slow start to the period. Georgiev makes a save on a rush. Gerard then blocks a shot, which springs Drouin on a breakaway. And he scores on it at 3:31. It's Drouin from Gerard. Then Rodriguez takes a high stick. That ends up being a 4-minute double minor. Another questionable 4-minute double minor called on the Avs. And again. And then Logan O'Connor sends the puck over the glass. It was very much delay of game. So Florida goes to a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. And of course, during the 5-on-3, they score. At 5:59, it's Reinhardt from Kachuk and Barkov. That finishes Reinhardt's hat trick. And then the Panthers stay on the power play. They still had over 2 minutes left in the 4-minute double minor. Nichushkin misses the net shorthanded. Georgiev makes a few saves, and the Avs do kill off the entirety of the 4-minute, and the Avs somehow finish the rest of the kill. Then, off a face-off win, the Panthers score again. At 8:59, it's Stenlund from Lomberg, and it is 6-4 Florida. So then they do a lot of mucking about. There's not a whole lot interesting going on until the Avs go empty net. And as Georgiev is going to the bench, the Avs turn it over, and Florida scores. At 16:17, it's Tkachuk from Verhaeghe and Ekblad. It doesn't count as being on an empty net because Georgiev was still on the ice. So now it's 7-4. The Avs somehow, again, go empty net for some reason. They're just bashing their heads into a wall now. So, naturally, Florida scores on it again. At 16:54, it's Verhaeghe from Tkachuk and Forsling to make it 8-4. And the Panthers go to another power play. And Georgiev makes a pretty easy save early in it, and the Avs do kill it off easily. And that's what does it. And that does it. It is a bad start from Prosvetov. Saved. We'll get to that. It was a bad start from Prosvetov, and Georgiev was shaky in relief. Panthers only outshot the Avs 29-26. The Avs ended up out hitting them 16-11. Power play, Florida went 1 for 5. The Avs went 1 for 4. Bobrovsky saves 22 of 26. Not a great night for him either. Not a great game for him. It's not night yet. Prosvetov saves just 9 of 13. And Georgiev saves 12 of 15. Up next for the Avs, Boston. Great.